win with my king-queen suited. Luckily for me, the semi-bluff got me the right result. Can't say I'm gonna miss seeing Chris at the table. He's taken home $265,000, which is not a bad day at the office. Sure, Bruce is leading, and yes, the blinds have gone up again, but I've got enough chips to play some solid poker, and I definitely like my chances here.
5, 20, and 40. Heads up action.
There's the money. Come to Papa.
20,000 more for Phil to call.
When playing heads up, this is a good hand to raise with, especially when I'm in position.
20,000.
I'm going to take control of the betting right now.
Raise it. That's been raised to 120,000. 80,000 raised.
I call.
And Bruce calls.
No idea what he has.
Flop is Queen 8-5 with 2 clubs.
Great flop. I've got the top pair. Yes, my kicker isn't very strong, but in heads-up play, top pair alone is very good.
I check.
Bruce checks.
There's a flush draw on the board, and my pair of queens is vulnerable to an ace or a king, so I'm going to bet 2/3 of the pot. I'm going to let the texture of the board determine my bet.
200. 200,000 by Phil Gordon.
I want to win the pot right here.
I call.
Uh-oh.
Bruce calls.
The hell is he doing?
An ace of spades on the turn.
Ah, that ace is not what I wanted to see.
Ace, Queen, 8-5 on the board. 2 spades, 2 clubs.
I'm all in.
All in for Bruce Buffer.
I want to puke. Ah, man. At this point, I can really only beat a bluff. My instincts are telling me that I'm beat. For Bruce to push all in here, I think he's got to have something that beats me, either an ace, a set, or 2 pair of some sort. Got to do a review. I raised before the flop and Bruce called. He checked the flop, I bet, and he called. The ace comes on the turn, Bruce goes all in. Bruce bluffs, but he's got to be afraid that I've got an ace or a big queen. Here's the bottom line. Do I call and take the chance of going broke with middle pair weak kicker? Or do I fold right now and live to fight another battle with a chip stack of 25 big blinds against an opponent I'm confident I can outplay? This is a really tough decision. To win at poker, I must be capable of making a big laydown. A big laydown is when I have a great hand, but not quite the best hand, and there's a lot of money in the pot. In these situations, I take the time to think through the hand carefully. By doing so, I can often see the situation for exactly what it is, a trap that's very likely to break me. Sometimes you just know you're beat, and you gotta lay a hand down.
All right, Bruce.
Yes.
Phil lays it down.
No guts, no glory, Phil.
Oh, he had only a pair of 5s.
Tilter. I just got bluffed out of over a quarter of my stack. But I've got to reset and focus. Anytime something like this happens to me at a final table, I try to pretend like I just doubled up. I'm going to pretend like I just had 450,000 and now I've got 900,000. I've got to imagine that my left hand is scooping the chips while my right hand repeatedly slugs Bruce. No, can't do that. He'd kick my ass. Okay, I've got to imagine that I've doubled up. That's a great play, Phil. You've gone from 400,000 in chips to 800,000. Congratulations. All right, I feel better now. A little bit.
Five, 20, and 40.
Hey, here we go, Phil. Listen, why don't you give me one of those famous Hollywood celebrity poker chip counts of yours?
Right after I double up, bro.
You got it, man.
What a jerk.
I call.
Bruce calls 40,000 from the small blind.
If I had more chips, I'd come over the top with a strong raise here. Now if I'm re-raised, I can't afford to lay it down, and I don't want to call all in with 6-7 suited. If the chip stacks were reversed, I'd definitely re-raise. Instead, I think I'm going to take a free look here and hope for a good flop.
Check.
Come on, spades.
40,000 apiece. The first three cards are 7, 7, 6.
Oh my God. Fantasy flop. Gotta stay calm. Gotta stay calm. Gotta stay calm. All right. I'm gonna check my full house here. I'm hoping that Bruce is gonna bluff at the pot, or if he checks, I hope the turn card improves his hand.
Check.
Normally I don't slow play, but when I have a full house and I'm essentially locked to win, I like to check and give my opponents a chance to bluff or a chance to make their hand on a later card. Come on, put some chips into the pot. You know you want to do it.
Make it easy on you. 45,000.
45,000 is the bet from Bruce.
I've got two strategies now for maximizing the number of chips I win. I can raise here and hope that Bruce has a strong enough hand to call. Or I can call and hope that Bruce thinks I'm on a draw. If a blank falls on the turn, I'll check and hope that Bruce bets big, either to protect his hand or to bluff at the pot.
Call.
Still calls. Turn card is an ace.
Okay, the ace has changed my strategy. Now it's time to exploit my table image by leading out with a bet. If the ace gave Bruce top pair, he's going to raise me and commit himself to the pot. If the ace didn't help an aggressive player like Bruce, he might think my bet's a frustrated on-tilt bluff.
90.
So that's 90,000.
Well, that's a surprise. What do you have, an ace up your sleeve or something, Phil?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do have an ace up my sleeve.
Oh, that one doesn't count, though. You know what? I respect aces, but I'm all in.
He's all in.
I call.
And Phil Gordon's called. He flopped a full house. Ace is
that's what I
load.
didn't want to happen.
He
What's your
does have
count
an
there,
out
Phil?
here.
I didn't need an ace up my
Two
sleeve
outs.
for this hand, buddy.
He has two outs here. He'd still win the pot if an ace were to come on the river.
No ace, please.
Could be the last hand if an ace comes up. It's a jack.
Yes.
Doubles up.
In this hand, I was able to exploit my table image of being on tilt by betting out when the ace came. Remember, exploit your table image. If your opponents think you're playing tight, exploit this by bluffing more frequently. If your opponents think that you're playing loose or that you're on tilt, exploit this by betting your big hands more aggressively.
All right. We are heads up. It's 5,000, 20, and 40,000.
Who's the chip leader? Who's your daddy? Ooh, pocket kings. Got the chip lead, I've got pocket kings, I'm on the button. This tournament could be over if I play this hand right. I'm going to raise a modest 3 times the big blind so I don't chase Bruce away. I'm hoping he'll re-raise me either because he's got a good hand or because he's steaming about doubling me up on the last hand.
120.
Lead right out and make it 120,000.
I call.
Bruce is called. First 3 cards are ace, jack, 8.
That is not a good flop. Why is it that every time I've got pocket kings it seems an ace comes?
I bet 200,000.
200,000 is the bet by Bruce Buffer.
I'm really starting to hate this guy. All right, it's time to think. Would Bruce have called my pre-flop raise with an ace? Yes, but I think it's more likely he would have re-raised me. Yeah, he'd re-raise me if he had an ace. What's the chance that Bruce would bluff when an ace fell on the flop? As we recently witnessed 2 hands ago, very high. It seems to me that it's more likely that Bruce does not have an ace.
I call.
Phil Gordon's called. Turn card is a 5 of clubs.
If Bruce checks here, I'm confident that his bet on the flop was a bluff.
I'm all in.
Freeze. Did you see that? That was a tell. Let's go back. All right, play. Here goes Bruce making a bet from 2 hands ago. This was when he bluffed all in with only a pair of 5s.
I'm all in.
Freeze. Now let's compare. Here's the all-in bet that Bruce just made.
I'm all in.
His gestures are almost exactly the same. You are busted, Bruce. That is a tell. Of course, you might just want me to think it's a tell. This is really, really tough, but I think I'm going to call. If I've read Bruce correctly, I've got the best hand.
I got you.
Prove it.
Bruce, I'm going to call you.
He calls the all-in bet. He's got 2 kings for Phil Gordon.
Yes.
Bruce has 2 9s.
I need a big, big, big 9. Big. Big 9. Big. Big.
He's a huge chip leader.
Come on, dealer. Come on, dealer.
Yes! Oh, yes! A 9.
How about that chip count now, Mr. Gordon?
Unbelievable. I make the great call. I'm 25-1 to win, and Bruce sucks out. Great. 2 big blinds left. Time for short stack strategy. Playing with a short stack limits your ability to play at 100%, but it doesn't mean that all is lost. Here's how I play when my stack gets down to less than 15 times the size of the big blind. When I have 12 to 15 big blinds, I look for opportunities to re-raise all in against a loose raiser with an average stack. When I have 7 to 11 big blinds, I look to raise or re-raise all in with any premium hand. I do this to steal blinds from average stacks. Remember, avoid tangling with the short stacks or the monster stacks because it's more likely they'll call your bet. When I get to 4 to 6 big blinds, I only have one move, and that move is all in. If someone bets in front of me, I may have to call all in with any pocket pair or an ace with a decent kicker. I'm hoping to be 50% or better to win a hand against one opponent. You probably noticed that I don't even have 4 big blinds. In fact, I've only got 2.5. Now what? Super short stack strategy comes into play when I have about 1.5 to 2.5 big blinds. It's not a whole lot of fun to be in this position, but as the saying goes, all you need is a chip and a chair to win. With a super short stack, I'm never afraid to put all my chips into the pot, no matter how bad my hand is. I pick a hand and go for it. When super short stacked, I'm super aggressive. Wow, that is one impressive chip stack, Phil. I need therapy.
And we're back with a $5,000 ante. 20 and 40. Phil Gordon steaming after the last hand.
Phil, where do you think I should go for my vacation? The French Riviera or to Hong Kong? Right now, I'm going to do you a little favor. I'm going to go all in the dark.
It's all in the dark.
Going to give you a shot.
Great, 7-deuce offsuit. Against a random hand, this has about a 33% chance of winning. It's going to cost me my final $60,000 in chips to win a $128,000 pot. So the pot is actually offering me sufficient odds to call with the worst hand in Hold'em.
I already got almost half my money in the pot. I call.
He calls with 7-deuce offsuit. The worst hand in poker, 7-deuce offsuit up against Jack 5.
7-deuce versus Jack 5 gives me a 36% chance to win.
The flop is Queen 9-4. Bruce looking to take home the championship of the final table
Say a
poker.
prayer.
Turn card to deuce.
Bruce has got a 12% chance.
New life for
No
Phil Gordon.
Jack, no
Got
5.
to fade a 5 or a Jack, or he could double up here.
No Jack, no 5.
It's a king.
Yes. When you're down to a super short stack, 2 big blinds or less, the mathematically correct play is to play any hand.
And it's still 5, 20, and 40 in Phil Gordon, only with 204,000. Still in big trouble. We need to double up a few more times to get even close.
When short stacked heads up, any ace is a hand to jam the pot with.
He's first act.
I'm all in.
He's all in again.
I call.
He's called. Phil Gordon with ace deuce. He's up against Queen 7 of hearts.
Let's see
Ace
some
deuce
red,
versus Queen 7.
Some red hearts right there.
Comes a flop.
Ace.
It is 1 heart, a king 5, and
At least there's no queen or no 7.
ace high still in the lead.
Runner, runner.
Ace.
Runner, runner.
Turn card is an 8.
what
Another
I'm
heart
saying.
on the board. Now a flush draw.
Oh, God.
Comes the last card.
No heart.
It's a 4.
Yes.
He's made a wheel.
Ace 2, 3, 4, 5.
Doubled up again.
This is why I love going all in with any ace when I'm short stacked.
Still 5, 20, and 40. Phil Gordon a little closer to getting back into this match. Bruce is first to act.
I call.
Calls 40.
Give me a hand. That's good enough. Any pair is worth pushing all in when you're down to less than 10 times the big blind and heads up. The worst case scenario here is that I'm dominated, which is only possible if Bruce has a higher pocket pair.
I'm all in.
Phil Gordon all in.
Call.
He's called right away. Ace King. Ace King over here for Bruce against 2 deuces for Phil Gordon.
This is a classic coin flip scenario. I'm about 53% to win.
Got one of those 50-50 hands. 2 deuces versus Ace King. And the flop is Queen, Queen 10.
That is not a good flop. It's added a bunch of outs to his hand. I'm just under 50% to win here.
It's not too hard to turn over an ace dealer. Please.
Turn card is a 9.
All right, survive the turn. One
Bruce
more
will win this
card.
tournament with a
Come on.
How about a
10?
7? Three's good. Three's good.
3's going to win it for
Three's
Phil
good.
Gordon. Deuces hold up.
Push those pairs all in when you're short stacked.
All 3 got it.
Let's update the chip count. Look at that, I've doubled up 3 times. But thanks to the increased blinds, I'm still stuck in the pressure cooker.
Okay, 8,000 now is the ante. 40 and 80,000. The blinds are huge.
Even though I just doubled up on that last hand, with the blinds now at 40 and 80,000, I'm still stuck in jam or fold mode.
You'd be close to even.
You can see how the only way for me to avoid being blinded to death is to continue playing aggressive, short stack strategy. Since I only have 10 big blinds and chips, I gotta push all in with this hand.
I'm all in.
All in again.
I'm hoping Bruce doesn't have an ace or a king and decide to call.
Gonna let you have it, Phil.
Oh, and Bruce has let him have it.
There comes a point in a tournament when the blinds and antes become so high that both players must play suboptimally. In a way, the game devolves into a crapshoot. When you're the better player, you want to avoid these situations by eliminating your opponent before the blinds and antes reach this high level.
8,000, 40 and 80. Phil Gordon.
No, I can't do this.
Throws the hand away.
One of the many benefits of aggression is that players will think twice about raising you with marginal hands. Because I've raised all in or called all in on the last 4 hands, Bruce knows that I'll go all in with any decent hand. My aggressive play has induced Bruce to fold and won me the blinds and antes with a garbage hand. But let's not forget, aggression must be selective, right? Each time I considered my stack size, the cards I was dealt, and my table image. I was selectively aggressive. Selective aggression is the key to winning at poker.
Phil Gordon's still 1 hand away from taking the chip lead here.
Almost back to $1 million.
It's all the way down to 102,000. Now could take the chip lead if he were to win the next hand.
When I win the next hand.
And Gordon's up first to act.
Oh, bingo. This is a great hand. I want to get all my chips in the pot and have Bruce call. How do I get him to call? Well, I know that Bruce is a macho guy who doesn't like being pushed around. So, here's my plan. I'm going to try to trick Bruce into calling by appealing to his machismo with a challenge to gamble.
I'm all in.
And Phil Gordon has moved all in.
Come on, Bruce. Pick up some kind of hand here.
It's up to Bruce Buffer.
Be a man and gamble with me.
Let's do this, Phil. I'm all in.
He's called him.
Yes.
We're going to see these hands. Ace 9
Oh, Bruce, you are not going to be happy about this, baby.
versus Ace Queen for Phil Gordon. Phil has him dominated in this hand.
My ace-queen dominates his ace-9. I'm a 70% favorite to win now.
All right, here we go with the flop. The flop is a King Jack 4, 2 hearts for Phil Gordon. He has a flush draw as well.
Bruce has 2 outs twice. He needs either the 9 of diamonds or the 9 of spades.
No
Bruce
heart,
in
no
bad
10,
shape
9.
here.
Let me see a 9. Right there.
A 9 on the
Yeah,
turn.
that's it. Right there.
Oh, my God.
2 9s for Bruce.
That's just sick.
And he's 1 card away from being our champion here of Final Table Poker.
Let's do it.
Heart.
Yes.
It's a 6. And
Yes. Yes.
Bruce has won the tournament.
Yes. Damn.
Ace 9 taking down Ace Queen.
I won over $400,000, and I'm not going to complain about it.
Phil Gordon with a tough beat on the last hand.
But I'm definitely not satisfied with second. I really wanted to win. God, I really wanted to beat him.
Bruce Buffer, our champion of Final Table Poker.
All kidding aside, everything.
What can I say? That was ridiculously tough. It's not fun making the right play and getting the wrong result. But you know what? That's poker.
I hope you learned something listening in on my thought process. I recommend that you watch this video a few times to fully absorb all the information presented. When you think you're ready to test your knowledge, I suggest you pop this DVD into your computer, install Full Tilt Poker, and start playing. You can begin with the play money, or you can try the real tables. Look for Chris and me playing on the site, but please just don't take all our money. Thanks again and good luck.